Jai Sitaram, everyone. Jai Sitaram, everyone. All right, there we go. It's a wedding. So I'm just going to ask everyone to please have a seat. We're about to begin the ceremonies. And before we start, we just want to make sure everything is organized. Well, how are you lovely people doing today? Awesome. It's a wedding. We have to be great. Well, thank you for your respective families, but more so in room. About to make her entrance, but before she does that, I just want to tell you today, the ceremony, of course, is a Hindu ceremony. We're going to do our best to make sure you understand everything that is going to happen, because you need to. While this ceremony is going on, I'm going to please ask you to remain seated, and if you need to talk or make a phone call or so, you can definitely step outside and do so. But today is the day for Avriti and for Kenny. It's their day, so we want to give them all the attention, all the love, and all the respect during the ceremony. And also, if at all you need anything from the hall or so, please step outside. Their attendants out. What has happened so far? Laha came, of course, and dined together and everything. And now we are ready to welcome the bride. The first part of this ceremony is called the Kanya Puja. Kanya Puja form the person. So it mainly is Bhagwan you to please as we welcome them.
तेरी होली में तू मेरा
तूने बात खोली कच्चे धागों में पिरोली बातों की रंगोली से न खेलूं ऐसे होली में ना तेरा
किसी को तो होगा ही तू क्यों ना तुझे मैं ही जीतूं
खुले ख्वाबों में जीते हैं बाबरे
मन के धागे ओ मन के धागे धागे पे सावरे है लिखा मैंने तेरा ही तो नाम रे
Thank you. Please do not sit as yet. The bride needs to sit first. Let's give her flowers. Kalipatham charane Jambudvipe North America Kande Canada Deshe Brampton Nagare Aryavratam Targata Brahma Vrate Kadese Vikram श्री प्रमाठिनामाब्दः संवत्सरे श्रावण मासे शुक्रवार दक्षिणायने एवं गुणा विशेषणा विशिष्टायां शुभ पुण्य दिने सकल श्रुति स्मृति पौराणोक्तः फल प्राप्ति कामम् आमुखनाम यजमानस्य पेशं नामधेयस्य ओम सांदल गोत्रस्य मुख शर्मा ममात्मना सपुत्र बांधवस्य श्री महागणपति भगवान पूजनम कलस्थापना सूर्य चंद्रमा मंगल बुध गुरु शुक्र शनि राहु केतवे नमः अस्य श्री विवाह संस्कार कर्मणे मंगल शुभ मंगलम तथास्तु मंडपम मधुपर्कम आशीर्वादम सर्वदेव नमस्कारम पूजनम पूर्वकम नैरुज्य दीर्घायु पुष्टि धन्य धान्य समृद्ध्यातम इति संकल्पम। Swasti Vachan. Swasti means auspiciousness. And just like, the ambience is physically created to accommodate a wedding, we must complement that ambience by sensitizing the environment, by making it auspicious, Mangal. And by chanting these Vedic mantras, we ask that the Vedas, through their energies, purify the environment so that Mangal Karyam, auspicious work, can be done here today. Om swasti na indro vridhashravaha swasti na pusha vishwavedaha swasti no stharikshu arishthanemi swasti no brihaspati dadhatu paya prithvyam paya oshadhisho payo divyantarikshe payodhaha payaswati pradisha santu mahyam Vishnu radatmasi Vishnu snaptrishto Vishnu syurasi Vishnudro ovasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetava Agnir devata Vatu devata Suryo devata Chandrama devata Vaso devata Rudra devata Aditya devata Marto devata Vishve deva devata Brihaspatir devata Indro devata Varno devata Om Dhyau Shantirantariksha-gum Shantihi Prithave Shantirapa Shantiroshadayah Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarv Shantireva Shantiredhi Sushani Deva Savitardu Bhadrantanna Imarudraya Tavase Kaparamahe Mati Chatushpade Vishwam सवितर यज्ञं प्राहुर बृहस्पतये ब्रह्मणे तेन यज्ञमवतेन यज्ञापतिं तेन मामव ओम मनो ज्योतिर्जुषतां माजस्या बृहस्पतिर्यज्ञमिमं तनोत्वरिष्ठागं यज्ञगं समिमं दधातु विश्वे देवा सैहमादयन्तामोगं प्रतिष्ठा एषवे प्रतिष्ठा नाम यज्ञो यत्रैतेन यज्ञेन यजन्ति सर्वमेव प्रतिष्ठितं भवतिं गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे प्रियाणां त्वा प्रियवतिगं हवामहे निधिनां त्वा निधिपतिगं हवामहे वसो मम अहं जानी गर्वधमा त्वं मजासि गर्वधम् नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गृत्सेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमः सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णक लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नविनाशक धूम्रकेतुर्गणाधक्षो भालचन्द्रो गजाननं द्वादशैतानि नामानि यापते चुनियादपे विद्यारम्भे विवाहेश्च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा संग्रामे संकटश्चैव विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते ओम शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये इति स्वस्ति वचनम् ओम गं गणपतये नमः ओम गं गणपतये नमः ओम गं गणपतये नमः सर्वज्जनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा क्लीं वरद सर्वज्जनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतये वरवरद सर्वज्जनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा श्री गं गणपतये नमः ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः बोले गणपति भगवान की जय Ganesh ji is always worshipped first, and so we ask him to take control of our intellect. May he guide Avriti in her steps ahead to always help her to continue to make positive choices in life. Om dhyayami avahayami namaha gum asanam samarpayami namaha gum पाद्यं समर्पयामि नमः अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि नमः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि नमः स्नानं समर्पयामि नमः पाद्यमर्घ्यमाचमनीयं स्नानं जदुभ्यं महागणपतये नमः ॐ पञ्चामृतमयानीतं पयोदधिघृतं मधु शर्करा समायुक्तं स्नानार्थं प्रतिगृह्यतां गङ्गाजलमहास्नानं पवित्रस्नानं जदुभ्यं ॐ गं गणपतये नमः मोदकहस्तं चामरकरुणाविलम्बितसूत्रं वामनरूप महेश्वरपुत्र श्रीविघ्नविनाशनं पाधारतु ते महागणपतये उपविधिधारयामि नमः ॐ वस्त्रं जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि नमः यज्ञोपविधिधारयामि नमः महागणपतये नमः वस्त्रयज्ञोपविधिधारयामि नमः गन्धद्वारां दुरादर्शनित्यपुष्टां करीशनीम् ईश्वरीगं सर्वभूतानां ते श्रियं महागणपते नमः गन्धं धारयामि नमः गन्धं धारम् अक्षतां जदुभ्यं समर्पयामि गन्धमक्षतां जदुभ्यं नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः गन्धं धारयामि नमः अक्षतपुष्पाञ्जलिं तदूर्वं जदुभ्यं नमः ॐ as we call the few names of Ganesh ji, we take the petals in the grass and offer it. May these names bring you tremendous amount of energies and auspicious omens in your life. Om Balaganapataye Namaha, Om Tarunagunapataye Namaha, Om Vidyaganapataye Namaha, Om Vidyaganapataye Namaha, Om Lambodar-ganapataye Namaha, Om Shailya-ganapataye Namaha, Om Sumukhaye Namaha, Om Ekadantaye Namaha, Om Kapilaye Namaha, Om Gajakarnakaye Namaha, Om Lambodaraye Namaha, Om Vikataye Namaha, Om Vignarajaye Namaha, Om Vinayakaye Namaha, Om Dhumraketave Namaha, Om Ganadhakshaye Namaha, Om Bhalachandraye Namaha, Om Gajananaye Namaha, Om Vakratundaye Namaha, Om Shurpakarnaye Namaha, Om Skane Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Pranamya Shirsa Devitram Vinayakam, Bhaktavasam Smare Nityam Ayuh Kamarta Siddhaye, Pratamam Vakratundam Cha Ekadantam Dvitiyakam Tritiyam Krishna Pingaksham Gajavakram Chaturtakam Lambodaram Panchamam Cha Shashtam Vikatameva Cha Saptamam Vignarajendram Dhumravarnam Tathashtamam Navamam Balachandram Cha Dashamam Tu Vinayakam Ekadasham Ganapatim Dwadasham Tu Gajananam Ganeshasya Prasidhata Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaryeshu सर्वदा गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बूफलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। बोलिए श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। ओम श्री पृथ्वी माता दिव्ये नमः। Place your hands on the ground. Last night we did detailed Prithvi Mata Puja. Today we reconnect with that earth, the Divine Mother, to always provide strength to you. Avriti, the strongest creation in the galaxy is the earth. It bears the mountains, it bears the beasts, the animals, the human beings, and it has never complained about anything. It is worthy of worship, and today we seek the blessings of Mother Earth in the form of strength to you at all times. Om Namo Namo Medhani Lokamata Urve Mahashaila Shiladharaye Dharani Lokadhatrishte Vasudhe Namah Devi Namaham Kalante Rudra Samasritaham Mute Brahma Madhe Matriganasmritaham Kukshau tu Sagara Sarva Saptadeepa Vasundhara Rigvedo Thayajurvedo Samavedo Yatharvana Angaischa Sahita Sarve Kalasham tu Samasritaha Sri Kalashdevaya Namaham Asya Sri Mahalakshmi Prathanam Dhyanam Jadubhyam. The goddess Lakshmi, Saraswati Mata Jagadamba, is praised today for their guidance. The feminine energy in our Sanatan Dharma is very important. Without it, we are living in an imbalanced state of life. And that is why Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati are always praised in our pujas and are always honored in our life. We call upon them today for their blessings and their guidance upon Avriti. Om Ya Sri Swayam Sukritinam Bhavaneshwa Lakshmi Papatmanam Kritadhayam Hridayeshwa Buddhim Shraddha Satam Kulajana Prabhavasya Lajja Tang Twang Natasma Paripalaya Devi Vishwam. Bole Shri Mahalakshmi Mata ki Jai. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. जयंती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुंडे जय भूतारतिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुंडाये विच्चे श्री जगदंबिका दुर्गा की दुर्गायै नमः। या कुंडेन हारधवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदंड मंडितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकरा प्रभृतिभिर्देवै सदा वंदिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवतीं निशेषजाध्यापः। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। आदित्याय नमः। We give reverence as well to all the grahas to ensure that their energies are auspicious, and even when they are not, may Avriti at all times be guided by her devotion and strength in life to overcome all challenges. The grahas play a very important role in progressing in our life and understanding how the world works, and understanding our role in this universe is very important. Therefore, we do Graha Puja today as well, and we ask for their guidance. ॐ नमोऽस्तु सूर्य सोमाय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय च बुद्धश्च गुरुश शुक्राय शनिराहकेतवे नमः। श्रीनवग्रहादेवेभ्यो नमः। ध्यानं समर्पयामि नमः। आवाहनं समर्पयामि, आसनं समर्पयामि, पाद्यर्घ्यमाचमनीं समर्पयामि। श्रीनवग्रहादेवेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः ध्यायामि, नमः चन्द्रमाय नमः ध्यायामि, नमः मङ्गलाय नमः ध्यायामि, नमः बुद्धाय नमः ध्यायामि, नमः बृहस्पतये नमः ध्यायामि, नमः शुक्राय नमः ध्यायामि, नमः शनिश्चराय नमः राहवे नमः ध्यायामि, कालकिं केतवे नमः ध्यायामि, नमः आकृतां वर्षयन् अमृतं सवितारथेनां देवो याति भुवनानि पश्यन्। श्रीसूर्याय नमः। इमं देवासपत्नगं सुवध्वं महते क्षत्राय महते ज्येष्ठाय महते जानराजाय इन्द्रसिन्द्रियाय इमममुष्या पुत्रमस्ये विषयेशवो मे राजा सोमोऽस्माकं ब्रह्मणानागुंसि राजा। श्रीचन्द्रमसे नमः। अग्निर्मिधा देवां कुकुत्पतिं पृथिव्या अयम् अपागुं रेतागुं सिजिन्मती श्रीमङ्गलाय भौमाय नमः। उद्बुध्य स्वायग्नि प्रतिजागृहि त्वमिष्टापूटे सगं सृजितामयं च अस्मिन् सधस्ते यद्युत्तरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानस्यासीधतां बुम्बुधाय नमः। बृहस्पते यद्यदर्योर्हागिमद्विभाति कृतमज्जनेषु यदीदयच्छावसारितु प्रजातां तदस्मासु द्रविणं देहि चित्रमा बृङ् बृहस्पते नमः। अनात्परिस्तुतो रसं ब्रह्मणा व्यशीवचत्रं पया सोमं प्रजापतिं ऋतेन सत्यमिन्द्रियं विपानगं शुक्रमन्धसा इन्द्रसेन्द्रियमिदं पयोमृतं मधु। श्रीशुक्राय नमः। शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये शम्यो रविश्रवन्तु नासं सनिश्चराय नमः। कयानश्चित्र आभुवा दूती सदा वृथा सखा कया सचिष्ठया वृथा राङ्रहवे नमः। केतुं कृण्वन्न केतवे पेशो मर्यापेशसे समुशब्धिर्जायतं कालकिं केतवे नमः। नैवेद्यमाचमनीं समर्पयामि नमः। तां नमः पुगीव्यं नागबलिदलैर्युतम् एलादिचूर्णसंयुक्तं तां गृहतां तामे नमः। श्रीनवग्रहादेवेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ताम्बूलफलं जतुभ्यम् आदित्याय नमः दिवाकराय नमः विवस्वनाय नमः। ॐ यनमण्डलं दीप्तिकरं विशालं रत्नप्रभं तीव्रमनादिरूपं दारिद्र्यदुःखं क्षयकारणं च पुनातु मां तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम्। आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीद मम भास्कर दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीनवग्रहादेवेभ्यो नमः। निराञ्जनं ज्योतिः। अथ प्रार्थना prayers to the grass. ब्रह्मा मुरारी श्रीपुरान्तकारी भानो शशि भूमि सुतो बुधश्च गुरुश शुक्र शनि राहु केतव सर्वे ग्रह शान्तिकरा भवन्तु। गणाधिपोरकष्ट शशिधरा सुतो बुद्धो गुरुर्भाग्योऽसो जनन्दन राहुश्च केतुश्च परनौग्रह कुर्वन्तु वा पूर्णमनोरथं सदा। प्रेम से बोलो श्री नवग्रह देवता की जय। I would like to call on the stage now the Barka, or the big brother, we say in Western term, Mark. Please come on stage. You're going to be back in the audience a bit, so just sit right there. So Mark, welcome. So I'll like to tell you your role first in the whole process today. So I see you've fulfilled the first part of your role, which you've brought a lot of gifts, which is awesome. It means in our tradition, when our daughter leave her home, they leave their parents. It's a bit different these days because they're close by mostly, but they leave their parents, and in most cases, parents at all times. And they may be strange in the home of someone else. Kenny may be there, may not be there sometimes. So both of them, Avriti and Kenny, they have established a role model in their life that they can count upon to ask for advices, or based on the way you have lived your life, they may be able to pattern their life as well. It's not a, and also to be there and to know that this is your responsibility. And that's what we call the Barka, or the big brother, as we say. And you know, in the West they say the big brother, you know, has a lot of authority, and you do have in their life as well. So that's the purpose of your presence here today. And the purpose of your presence is to bear presence as well. You have come well prepared with that, so I'll ask you to put on your presence for a sec. And we believe in cleansing, so before you even start the puja, you have to wash your hands. Right, so let's do that. Hasta prakshalanam samarpayami Shri Govindaye Namaha. Om Keshavaye Namaha. Keshavaye. You got to take out your mask to drink the water. Keshavaye Namah Swaha. Drink it. Madhavaye Namah Swaha. Narayanaye Namah Swaha. One more time. Wash your hands again. Hasta prakshalanam samarpayami Shri Govindaye Namaha. Yang Brahma Vedanta Vido Vadanti. All will sweets and prayers. Yang Brahma Vedanta Vido Vadanti Param Pradhanam Purusham Dathanye Purgati Asmai Namo Vigna Vinashanaya Mahaganapataye Namaha. Stand up now. Stand up. And you'll take this dark path. So when I tell you to, you will place it around Avriti. Standing right there. So there's a meaning behind this. You see the distance between you. It's called respect. And this takpat is made of wool primarily. It represents the nature of your relationship with her. And that is, it is pure, it is gentle, and it must be, anything that is pure and gentle must be. entrance now, we say he's the king of the day. So we're all going to stand and give him a nice warm welcome. Kenny. Thank you very much. Let's give the Tasa guys a nice hand. They did a very good job. Now we're going to offer the seat to the Dulaha today. Bernard will pick up the pirha. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a seat, a very respectable seat. And no, both of you hold it at the same time. It is a seat of honor offered on behalf of the bride's family, a seat of welcome, a seat of comfort, and a seat of respect. Om Namo Narayanaya, Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Namaha. Om Kardaya Bhavantyacharya Rika Vihano Raja Priyah Snatakaha Om sadhu bhavanastamiti prajapati rishi brahma devata yajushchandaha vararchane viniyogaha. Om sadhu bhavanastamarchayanyashamo bhav. Right, sit down here. Bernardo, you can sit right opposite. Please be seated, everyone. Now, when the bride walked in, everyone was stunned and you clap your hands together. Please, how is the groom looking today? Wait a minute. Does the groom have any family here or what? There we go. All the Ramkelawans and everybody else is here. God bless all of you. Good to see you. We want to welcome you, Kenny. And I'd like to welcome Kenny's parents as well, Kam and Sati. Good to see you. Bhagwan's blessings. Please clap for them. And I want to welcome their Panditji, Pandit Avinash Sharma. Please welcome to him. And with us here, there are other Pandits, Pandit Dinesh Ji. Please give welcome to him as well. And Pandit Rajiv Ji, who is doing all the important work here. So all these wonderful people are here to make this happen for us. So this is called the Var Puja, Kenny. And the Var Puja is when the Dulaha performs puja to Narayan Bhagwan, Ganesh Puja, Narayan Pratana. And a very important substance or a drink will be offered to you by Avriti's father. And that is the highlight of this whole process here today. We'll start with the purification ceremony. Om Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Shri Govindaya Namaha Keshavaya Namaha Swaha Madhavaya Namah Swaha Narayanaye Namah Swaha Hasta Prakshalanam Samarpayami Shri Govindaye Namaha Vangameyasyastu Naso mestu Akshta Karno me Shrotra Bamastu Urvo me Om Varishtani me Angani me Saha Santu Om Asya Sri Pratna Bhagwan Ganesha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Namo Vratapataye Nama Pramatapataye Namaste Astu Lambodharaya Ekadantaya Vigna Vinashine Shivasutaya Shri Vardamurtaye Namaha Gam Ganapataye Namaha Bole Ganapati Bhagavan Ki Jai. Kenny, Avriti's father is going to perform a certain Hindu traditions of welcoming you today. He will sprinkle some water on your feet. He will put chandan on you. He will shower you with some flowers. He will arti you. Now these are the things we do in our pujas, in our prayers with the deities, but he's doing that to you today. You see, when we perform these activities in the deity or in someone, we're not worshipping the physical self, we're worshipping the possibility, or we're honoring the qualities you bear, or the qualities that they see in you. Just for example, when we say namaste to everyone, when you bow to someone, say namaste, you do not bow to, of course, the physical form of theirs, you bow to the divinity within them. Today, a gentleman sits in front of you here, a real gentleman, and he will perform these very traditional things to you, honoring the qualities you bear, and he's asking that you preserve these beautiful qualities in order to enrich the life of his daughter. And that is why we give you the royal welcome today from his family. Put your feet together, your toes. Om Padhayami Namaham Om Padhyam Padhamiti Anpad मिति दाता पाद्यं प्रतिगृहतान् इति अभिधाय वरपाद्यं भातृभुवो निध्याञ्जलाञ्जलमायः ॐ विराजो देहि यसी मन्त्रस्य प्रजापतिरनुस्तुप्छन्दः आपो देवता पादप्रक्षालने विनियोगः विराजो देहि यसी विराजो देहि मदीयमयि पाद्यौ विराज देहि एवं विराजो इत्यनेन दैवता तस्य वरस्य पाद प्रक्षालनं कुर्यात् तिलक ॐ युञ्जन्ता ते विजयते गोपाल चूड़ामणिः ॐ पुष्पं समर्पयामि या आहार जमामग्नि श्रद्धायु मेधाये कामायेन्द्रियाय ताहं प्रतिगृह्णामि यशसा च भगे पुष्पाञ्जलिम् ॐ चन्द्रमाजातश्चक्षुः सूर्योमुखादन्द्रश्च अग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायतम् तथा आच्मनादातः Madhupark. Bernaro, you will offer to him the royal drink now. Hold it in both hands like this. And Kenny, this is the highlight of the Var Puja that you do here today. The Dulahan's father offer you Madhupark. Madhupark is a royal drink, but it's made up of pure ingredients. So these days when the word drink is used in Western context, we misunderstand what it is. It's a whole different thing. But the royal Madhupark is offered to you. And this goes back to the time of Bhagavatam when Rukmini Devi, when Bhagwan Shri Krishna showed up at her home, her father, Rukmini Devi's father, although she was going to be married to someone else, Shishupal, Rukmini's father gave the Madhupark to Bhagwan Krishna. And when the Madhupark was given to Shri Krishna, that was the permission given to him to take Rukmini away. So many say he stole her, but he rightfully took her away. He offers to you this Madhupark today as the royal drink, but more so the permission and with blessings to marry his daughter. And the Madhupark is made of sweet and sour things, sweet in the form of honey and sour in the form of yogurt, both end of the spectrum. So what does that mean, Kenny? He's telling you today that today he has mixed emotions. As a father departing from his daughter, no matter how temporary it is not as sweet, it is. But he also has sweet emotions because he knows that he's blessing her with someone who she loves and who can provide the love that he has for her daughter as well. He extends these emotions to you today and ask and pray that may Bhagwan Narayana, of course, bless you both. Right now, extend your hand like this and hold it like that. Can you put it at the bottom? Om Maruparkaham Madhuparko Madhuparko Madhuparkam Ityanena Ukate Madhuparkam Pratigrahatam Iti Data Vadet Madhuparkam Pratigrahanami Iti Varo Vadet Mitrastyeti Prajapati Rishi Praktirschando Mitro Devata Madhuparka Darshane Viniyogaha. Give it to him. Darshane Viniyogaha. Look into it. Om. No, hold it in your left hand now. Take your ring finger, tuck it inside. Om mitrastva chakshushe pratikshe devasyam, sprinkle it a bit upward. Brahma rishir gayatri chandaha, sprinkle it in the air. Savita devata madhuparka grahena viniyogaha, sprinkle it on the ground. Om devasata savitu prasave ashvinor bahubhyam pushne hastabhyam pratigrahanami Ityajyanam varo madhuparka grahanena. Taste some now. Om yan madhuno madapyagvam paramagvam rupamanayam tenaham madhumanebhyam paramena rupamedhyam paramomayabhyom anamikabhyam namaham varatram madhuparka prashnena pratishenaham chetamannapataha tato madhuparka shema sanjay. Thank you. Beautiful song there. Ladies and gentlemen, Dulahin is ready to make her second entrance. Please stand again and give her a real beautiful welcome as she now comes to get married, and of course is guided by her parents, well-wishers and close ones.
जिथे भी तू चलना है माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू जी सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी मैं शर्तां भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चियां मोहब्बत वे माही किते होर नहीं मिलना जिथे भी तू चले माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू मेरा है मैं हूँ तेरी रब भी जाने तू रह सकदी नहीं मैं रह सकदा नहीं तेरे बिन यारा और किते तकदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा रंग तेरा चढ़या है कि हुण कोई रंग नहीं हो चढ़ना जिथे भी तू चलिया माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. I don't know from where you're sitting, but from where I'm sitting here, this is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spectacle, full of love. So full of love. You know, we do these things so many times, wedding after wedding after wedding, and each one of them carry their own unique, energy and love. And today, Kenny saw Avriti thousands of times before, but man, when he saw the Avriti coming in today, he was in a trance. It's like he's shocked, and no, is that true? We all saw that. So, it just shows the amount of love in these two individuals, and we can't wait to, of course, allow you to begin your life together. So, my friends, all of this has come down to today. All of the planning, all of the dedication, all of the rearrangements, all of the, planning, everything has come down to today. And having these two wonderful persons here now to begin their life together, their families here as well. We usually don't do this, but I'll ask Kenny's parents to come and stand beside him. Begin this union. Please come and stand. This is a very, very unique scene here, my friends. And for those of you who are a little, we have the projector here. You can see what's going on. So what is happening? Avriti sits across Kenny, and they are now face to face. And before they even sit beside each other, we have to, of course, perform what we call the Kanyadan. Kanyadan is when the parents of the Dulahin bless her and give her responsibilities over to someone who they feel is capable to carry on these responsibilities in life, their daughter. Kanyadan is not the giving away of anybody's daughter. Nobody's daughter can be given away. A daughter is a Lakshmi in a home. A daughter is a goddess in a home. A daughter is the very pride of that home that she lives in. And so if that is given away, then everything is given away. So today they are blessing the union of their daughter with another family, with, of course, the intent that she, the Dulahin, with all the sweetness she brings in life and all the sweetness Kenny brings in life, sweetness and love multiplies and joy becomes the result of that beautiful union. Now, we're going to do Kanyadan. So, Avriti, stretch your right hand. Kenny, you come closer. Put your right hand under hers. Avriti, put your left hand under his left hand. And now put your left hand under. Ajay, put it on top. And Ajay, you're going to pour the water to solidify the marriage. When the holy water is poured, you know, puja cannot be done without two things in our tradition. Without the holy gel, the water, and without akshata, the presence of the goddess, Lakshmi. So the holy waters will be poured to seal the marriage today by Ajay, and as we chant the holy mantras. Om, nice and slow. Om Tat Sat Om Vishnu Nama Paramatmane Purana Purushottamayam Parameshwaraghyaya Adya Brahmane Dade Paradhe Sri Svedvaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatmanavantare Ashtavinashatitame Kalipatam Charne Jambudvipe Bharatvarshe Bharatkandeyaryavrtam Dargata Brahmavrate Kadese Vikramshake Baudhavatare Varthamani Yathanam Samvatsare शुभ संवत 2077 श्री प्रमाठिनामाब्दः संवत्सरे श्रावण मासे शुक्ल पक्षे शुक्रवासरे त्रयोदशी तिथौयां मूल नक्षत्रः वैघृति योगः बालौकरन् रविदक्षिणायने एवं गुणा विशेषणा विशिष्टायां शुभ पुण्यादिने सकल श्रुति स्मृति पौराणोपल प्राप्त कामं वरनामधेयस्य खेमराज नामधेयस्य कन्या नामधेयस्य पेशल नामधेयस्य अस्य श्रीदातायां वरुणो राजा द्रव्यमादित्य देवतां वरोसे विष्णुरूपेण गृहति ग्रामीयतं विधिः कन्या कनक संपानं कन्याभरणभूयतं दास्यामि विष्णवो तुभ्यं ब्रह्मलोकजितामह विश्वंभर सर्वभूतः साक्षिण्य सर्वदेवताम् इमां कन्या प्रदस्यामि पितॄणां तारणां भव शिवः आपः सन्तत्वी प्रतिवचनं सर्वत्र सौमनस्यमस्तु अक्षतं चरितं चास्तु गन्धां पान्तु सौभागलं यास्तु अक्षतां पान्तः आयुष्यमस्तु पुष्पाणि पान्तः सौभग्निमस्तु यत्पानामशुभम् अकल्याणं तदरे प्रिहृणामि ओम मम समस्त पित्राणां निरातयानन्दः ब्रह्मलोकप्रयादति कन्यादान कल्पयेनां फलाप्रत्ये अनेकवननिस्यां कन्यामुपाध्यां नमः अस्य श्री कन्यादानम् कोदात् कस्मादात् कामोदात् कामदात् कामादातः कामः प्रतिगृह्णन्तु मां वर्तते नहम् प्रमादात् कुर्वतां कर्म प्रत्यवेताध्वरेषु यत्स्मरणादेव तद्विष्णु सर्वपुण्यसादिति श्रुतिः इति कन्यादानम् ॐ अतः कन्यादानम् Now, Dulahan, you'll get up and you will come and sit on the right hand side of the Dulahan. Both of you can come back here. We'll do Pau Puja here now. Om. We will let the bride come on the right hand side of the groom. And of course, we'll do some Pau Puja here. There will be Gat Bandhan. You know, today we say, Ye bandhan to pyar ka bandhan hai, janmo ka sangam hai. They are going to be tied now with the knot or the bond of love. May this love not only last for this lifetime, but many more to come, as long as the Lord wants. Akshata. Akshata Pushpam. Om. Om Atah गातबन्धनं गणाधीपं नमस्कृत्यं उमालक्ष्मीं सरस्वतीं दम्पत्यगृहनाथार्याम् ॐ सरस्वती प्रदमे सुभगा व्याजतिवतिः या त्वां विशस्य भूतस्य प्रजायां रजाग्रतः बन्धनं जतुभ्यं नमः Om. As you can see, the ladies of the family, the bride's family, they are lined up here to do Pau Puja. No, Pau Puja is the only time, it is the only time in the parent's life when they get to puja or puja the children. You know why they do that? We've talked about qualities earlier. It is not anything physical that they are worshipping, but blessing their children that, you know, you've always worshipped us in your life. You've always worshipped us in their life. Today we give you that treatment. We give you that treatment of worship so that you know what respect is. And today, and that's what their parents will do. Give them that respect so that they know what respect is and they can carry that along in their life. You will see mom and dad doing it. Nani is here, Mausi is here, everybody is here doing it. To let them know what respect is so that they can carry that along in their life. We will have a song while this is happening, and they're being tied together.
कब से आए हैं तेरे दुल्हे राजा, अब देर ना कर जल्दी आजा। कब से आए हैं तेरे दुल्हे राजा, अब देर ना कर जल्दी आजा। ओ, तेरे घर आया, मैं आया तुझको लेने, दिल के बदले में दिल का नजराना दे रे। तेरे घर आया, मैं आया तुझको लेने, दिल के बदले में दिल का नजराना दे ले। मेरे हर धड़कन क्या बोले है, सुन 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 साजन घर आए, साजन जी घर आए। दुल्हन क्यों शर्माए, साजन जी घर आए। आ, आ, हे दिल चलेगा अब ना कोई बहाना, गोरी को होगा अब साजन के कर जाना। हे दिल चलेगा अब ना कोई बहाना, गोरी को होगा अब साजन के कर जाना। माथे के बिंदिया क्या बोले है, सुन 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 साजन जी घर आए, साजन जी घर आए। दुल्हन क्यों शर्माए, साजन जी घर आए। दीवाने के जान में बस गए मैं इस जान में, ऐ सखियों कैसे बोलो बोलो। मुझ पे तो है दिल रुबा, तेरी सखियां बेवफा, ये बोलोगी क्या पूछो पूछो। जा रे जा जूते, तारीफें क्यों है लूटे, जा रे जा जूते, तारीफें क्यों है लूटे। तेरा मस्ताना क्या बोले है, सुन 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 साजन जी घर आए,
first time in front of the divine and others, we're going to give gratitude in the form of Havan. So we do different kind of Havan here. Jaya Homa for victory, Abhyatana Homa for courage in life, Pitara Homa, Laja Homa for prosperity. And we ask the divine to bless you in so many aspects of life. In marriage, of course, love alone is not sufficient. There are so many other aspects of life, elements that are required. We ask even the ancestors for their blessings today. Om Prajapate Swaha Iram Prajapate Namah Indraya Swaha Iram Indraya Namah Agnaye Swaha Iram Agnaye Namah Somaya Swaha Iram Somaya Namah Om Bhuswaha Iram Agnaye Namah Om Bhuva Swaha Iram Vayave Namah Swaha Iram Suryaya Namaham Yatavana Praharanam Kavacham Varakam Bhavit Tadvadevopghatanam Shantir Bhavati Varita Shantirastu Pushtirastu Tushhtirastu Vriddhirastu Yat Papam Tat Pratihаттamastu Dvipade Chatushpade Sushantir Bhavatum Om Tvanno Agni Varunasya Vidvana Devasya Heru Avaya Sisishtaya Jishto Bahanittamagam Shoshuchanu Vishwa Dveshamsi Pramugdhyatsmat Swaha Iti Agni Varunabhya
Satanno Agni Avamo Bhoti Nidishta Asya Ushaso Vyashtho Avayakshano Rurano Vahi Mridkagam Savona Edhi Swaha Om Maya Sagneyasyanna Vishistapaash Satta Mitva Maya Asi Ayano Yagyam Vahasayano Dehi Bheshar Jagam Swaha Om Urdamam Varnapasham Asmadvadamam Vimadhyamam Shathaya Athavayamaditte Tavanagaso Aditye Syama Swaha Om Yete Shatam Varunaye Sahasrajña Pashavadata Mahanta Te Bhirna Adhya Savitur Vishve Munchantu Maruta Swarka Swaha Iramagni Varnabhyam Namah Sarva Prayaschita Homam
Om Chittam Swaha Iram Chittaye Namaha Om Chitischa Swaha Iram Chitye Namaha Om Akutam Cha Swaha Iram Akutaye Namaha Om Akutischa Swaha Iram Atyaye Namaha Om Vigyatam Cha Swaha Iram Vigyataye Namaha Agnir Bhutanam Adhipatihi Samatvamasmin Brahmanasmin Chatrayasyamam Shishyatam Parodhayamasmin Karamana Karamanasyam Devahutagvam Swaha Iramagnaye Bhutanam Adhipataye Namama Pitara Pitamaha Pare Vare Tasma Maha Ihamamavatyasmin Brahmanasmin Chatrayasyamam Ashishanam Parudhayamasmin Karmanasyam Devahutagvam Swaha Idam Pitrebhya Parivebhyo Parivebhyascha Namaham Lajahomam Om Aryamanamatihi Mantrasya Aryaman Minidi Mantrasya Aryaman Ritir Agnir Devata Anustupchando Laja Homo Viniyogah Aryamanam Devam Kanyamagnim Yakshatam Satvano Aryamam Deva Pate Mujantu Mapate Swaha Idamatye Namam Om Iyam Narya Purushmaye Laja Namabhityaham Ayushyamanastu Me Patiredhantayam Jatayo Mama Swaha Imam Laja Vaparata Yagne Samridikarnam Tama Mamatubhyam Samvatsaram Tanaragnim Manyata Mityam Swaha Idamagnaye Ityanena Sarvalaja Homaham. So, making the offerings in the holy fire, sitting together in front of the divine for the first time is, of course, a sankalp, literally, you're taking. Last night at the Matikor, we talked about the, of course, the Bhuta Shuddhi process, how we use the 5 elements for purification. And for those of you who are not there, marriage, or the institution of marriage called Grihastashram, is something very pure. And in order to enter it, one has to be qualified. Just like to enter a university or so, you have to be qualified. And the qualification is many things, and we can differ on that, but the Vedic teachings have told us that purificatory processes must go. And that is why we go through all these stages. Each stage, to do a surgery, many of you know this already, you just don't go and they put you on a table. You have to be prepared physically, and they have to be prepared as well to do that surgery. This, in some way, is a surgery. Preparation is required so that the bonding of both of them will be a blissful and joyful one. Now, my friends, you're going to witness something very unique, of course, the circumambulation of the fire, where both of them are going to stand now. And Ajay is going to pour the lava, mix both lava together. And Laja Homa again will be done. The bride will stand up first, and as a matter of fact, she will take the lead the first time for 4 times. Why does this happen? Well, there can only go wrong 7 times. So instead of giving the groom 4 times, we give the bride, the dulahan. Why? Because in our tradition, the wife is called Dharma Patni. Dharma Patni, she is the wife of Dharma, and she is responsible for the dharma of that family. And then when the groom, the dulaha, sees that commitment, he takes leadership and he goes around 3 times. Of course, the 7 times that they go around, we say it's for Sapta Janam and so on, but it is much more meaningful than that, my friends. It is to, of course, build a bond of love and friendship for eternity, not only 7 lifetimes. It's a very beautiful process. They will walk around slowly, and Ajay, you will stand at the side there. Om Agnir Bhutanam Adipatim Samatmayasmin. There was a beautiful recitation in Tulsidasa's version of Janki Mangal, where the beautiful Sohars were sing. We will, of course, bring Janakpur in Pearson Convention today. And Ram and Sita, of course, they have blessed Avriti and Kenny to take their forms. आज जनकपुर मंगल चहुदे से मंगल है आज जनकपुर
चहुदे से मंगल है
हरिहर बसवा मंगाई जो कलश गराए जनकपुर मंगल चहुदे से मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चहुदे से मंगल है हरि हरिहर बसवा मंगाई जो कलश गराएब है जनकपुर मंगल चहुदे से मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चहुदे से मंगल है Dulaha now goes in front and he performs his duties. माटी के भेद बनाए वो कलश घराए है माटी के भेद बनाए जो कलश घराए है मिथिला के होले जय जयकार जनकपुर मंगल जनकपुर मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है हो आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है हो हरिहर भस्म मंगाई जो कलश घराई है आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है आज जनकपुर मंगल चौदह से मंगल है बोले अग्नि भगवान की जय शिला रोहन So they're going to do the Shila Rohana, Saptapadi first. Saptapadi are the 7 steps. Now, this tradition came in, there was a time when the bride and the groom, they got married they saw each other for the first time in most cases on the day of the wedding. So Saptapadi was introduced so that when they're walking together, everybody would open their eyes and say, wow, how beautiful they look. Well, the same is for today. You know, a person walk alone in marriage. A person walk alone and they're walking. But when they're walking with their blessed person behind them, then it completes their life. To begin that life, both of you will take 7 steps together. You may have walked together, driven together, run together before, but this is the beginning of the mountains you're about to climb. And to do so, you'll hold hands. Hold Avriti hand, Kenny. Now you're going to take small steps, starting with your right foot. I'll tell you when. And you'll pause, I'll read the mantras, and then you'll take 6 steps. Next one. First step. Om. Take 1 step. Ekamishe Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May Bhagwan Vishnu, may you never go short of food for your household. And may Bhagwan Vishnu fulfill all your desires. Second. Om Dve Urje Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May the Lord always bless you with good health and bodily strength. Third, Triniraya Sposhaya Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May Bhagwan Vishnu bless you with the necessary wealth for your life. The 4th step you take. Om Chatvari Mayo Bhavaya Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May you be blessed with all domestic happiness, including your respective families. Number 5. Om Pancha Pashubhyo Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May you be blessed with all forms of assets and equipments in life to live a very comfortable and blessed life. 6. Om Shatradibhyo Vishnustvanayatu ityekam paramok dadhami. May the Lord bless you to carry out the power, to carry out and observe all religious days as a Hindu, and of course to enjoy the beauty of all seasons, including January and February. Number 7. Sakhe Saptapada Bhava Sama Manuvra Bhava Vishnustvanayatu. May Bhagwan Vishnu bless you both, so you may always be ready to carry out your duties together. You may be faithful, loving, and sincere to each other. Bole Vishnu Bhagavan ki. Now, you walked into a rock there, Avriti. Right in front of you, you see the rock there. Alrighty, so you're not gonna walk over it or walk around it. You're gonna put your right foot on the rock. And this is symbolic, my friends, of, in marriage, all of you who are, you will know that it is never a sunny day or a bright day or, happy days. There are some days that are challenging, but everybody work them out together. Kenny, Avriti is telling you that now that you're married, or if you want to marry her, you are married? Oh. She's saying that she's willing to make her mind as firm as a rock in challenging times. And she says, if you are prepared to marry to her, you, of course, must join in this process. But then there was only one rock. So how the groom responds now? The groom says, don't worry, my dear. I will not even let you walk on pebbles. I will remove them from your path. So just like when you proposed, go down like that now. This is how the West has taken our tradition, my friends. This is where it came from. The boy goes down. I thought he'd go down with the right knee, but that's Ari Kenny. Okay, now you're going to try to remove the rock beneath her foot. If there is no fun in life, not yet, hold on. Hey. If there is no fun in life, and if there is no, I forgot who said it, if there is no fun in spirituality, then from spiritual we become a spirit, right? If there is no fun in life, then what is life? So even now that you're coming together, the families are coming together, we have to play some games and we have to have some fun. But this here has a significant meaning in life, where you will not allow her one day to even get into that frame of mind, to make her mind as firm as a rock, because she's the Dharmpatni, she's the wife of the home. So Avriti, you're going to put your foot down, and so there's a prize here. I'm sorry I'm doing all the talking, but if she wins, right, she gets to rule the home. So she gets to say, Kenny, wake up 6 o'clock, Kenny, go to bed 6 o'clock, Kenny, come home, leave your friends. And Kenny, also, if you win, she still gets to rule the home. You know the answer, eh? All right. So I'm sorry, friend. I didn't write the rules. Let's do this nice and loving with lots of fun. Om Marohe Mashamana Shabalo Vaswastirabhavam Abhishtitam Pranatne Vadhaswa Punayadaham. That's it? All right. Give a big hand there, guys. Show it to everybody. And we have started, something new in our tradition, where the bride and the groom, they actually get to pick this rock. So long ago, they used to give you a lorha. So that lorha, you have to grind masala with. But we have blenders these days, so we give you that brick. So both of you, when tough time comes, you look at that rock, and you look at each other and remind yourself of the commitment you've made to life. And that is what, please only use it for that, nothing else. You can't throw it at him. Please come back to sit down now. This is a loving couple who is smiling all the time, very happy to begin their life together, and we're very happy to let that happen. Once again. Now they're going to take the vows together. The Dulaha is saying, Mandapam Madhuparkam cha Laja Homa Parikrama Yavat Vadhum Navamango Tavat Purnam Vidhir Nahi. Kenny is saying, Panditji, Mandapam, you have such a beautiful mandap. The mandap was made, Madhuparkam cha. You've asked me to drink the Madhupark, the bittersweet drink. Laja Homa, you asked me to perform Laja Homa. Panditji, Parikrama, you asked me to do Parikrama. I have done all of that. Yavat Pandhur Namange Tavat Purnam Vidityate. Panditji, Tavat Purna. When is this whole thing going to be complete, Panditji? What else more do you have for me to do? So, Dulhin is going to ask you or make 7 demands of you. And these 7 demands, Kenny, they're very, I didn't write them, and we don't get to make that choice because long before you and I, men and women of wisdom, they knew of the challenges this world would face, and so they wrote these beautiful demands, and they are more like guidelines. They're not anything else but guidelines, right? And I must remind you, you have to say yes to all of them. Let's go together. Tirtha vrato dhyapana yagyadanam maya sahatvam yadikanta kurya Vamangamaya mipadatvatiyam jagadavakyam prathamam kumari. She's saying, Tirtha vrato dhyapana yagyadanam, should it become necessary for you to go Tirtha vrato yagya, for you to go on a pilgrimage, for you to perform any penance or any yagya or so, that as of today, nothing like that will ever be complete without her. I hope everybody knows that. You know, under circumstances, a man alone or a woman alone may sit to perform a ritual, but without each other, it doesn't have the same merit. She's saying, as of today, you must allow her to be part of all those activities, even in a pilgrimage, to be completed. What do you say, Kenny?
I accept.
Havya pradane ramarana pitram kavya pradane yadi pujayetam vamangamaya mipada tvadiyam jagad kanya vachanam dvitiyam. As of today, your ancestors become her ancestors. Havya pradane ramarana pitrim. If at all you have any desire to do a memorial service, or in our tradition, a pitri karma, then she must be allowed, of course, to be part of that process, to give thanks to your ancestors as well, so that the blessings may come, not on you alone, but your entire family.
I accept.
Kutumba raksha bharanam yadi tvam kurya pashunam paripalanam cha vamangamaya mipadadvadiyam jagad kanya vachanam tritiyam. Yadi parivar ki raksha or pashu ko palan karo. If at all it becomes necessary, Kenny, for you to offer help to a family or any other creatures in this life, you know, one of the things we must always remember when it is done as a husband and wife or together, then it becomes, there's more merit and there's more blessings and it becomes more productive. Should you want to help your parents in any way, your extended family in any way, let her be part of the process. You see, this whole thing is about togetherness. Marriage is about togetherness, otherwise we stay single, right? It is about togetherness. So she's asking for her to be part of that process. Do you agree?
I accept.
Here we go. Number 4. Ayavyayo dhanya dhanadikadam drishtva nivesham pragritam nadadhyam vamangamaya mipadatvadiyam jagad kanya vachanam chaturtham. Yadi tum aya avya karo aur dhanadhanya ko bhar kar, if it becomes necessary for you to borrow or lend money, which is, by the way, the number 1 cause of conflicts in marriage, according to statistics. You know, she doesn't want to find out a bit about it afterwards. These are very basic things, by the way, that every couple, of course, are guided by. She wants to be, of course, consulted first before any significant financial matters or significant decisions are made in the home regarding finances. Do you agree?
I accept.
And there was a smile before that one, so that one was done with a lot of cheer. Devalaryaram radyaya kupa vapi vidadya yati pujayeta Vamangamayami padadvadiyam jagad kanya vachanam cha panchamam. The word kupa is mentioned here, which meant long ago men, to assist their community, they used to go dig wells. But we don't dig wells anymore. We pay a water bill and they give you water. But what does this mean, Kenny? This means community service. If at all you have to go for any sort of volunteering or help your community in any way. For example, one, two time I will call you to come help at a temple thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? She's saying that those activities must not be done alone. In a community where a husband and wife or a family helps together, not only the community blossoms, but that family blossoms together as well. It is all about togetherness. Do you accept this?
I accept.
Oh my God, are you clap like I clap halfway? There we go. There we go. Thank you. Deshantare va swapurantare va yada vidadya kriyava kritatyam vamangamaya mipadadvatiyam jagad kanya vachanam cha shashtam. यदि तुम अपने नगर में, शहर में, किसी और शहर में जाकर, if at all you have to travel, Kenny, for any reason, you know, the wives, they just want to know the whereabouts of their husband. All the married ladies in here today, you just want to know where your husband is, right? You don't care about anything. You don't care who is with and what time. Is it true? Yes, right. They want to know where you are, who you're with, and how long you're going to take to come home. Kenny, women are very particular about timing, and if a husband doesn't come home at a certain time, they become worried. Like, where are you? Are you in an accident? Are you, are you in danger? That's the only reason behind this whole process. And today, of course, we text and we do all these kind of things. But if you have to travel or leave for any reason, work or so, you must let her know in advance, so her mind will always be in peace. Keep her comfortable at all times.
I agree.
And the last one, of course. Na sevaniya parikiya jaya tvada bhave bhavanika manescha vamangamaya mipadadvadiyam jagad kanya vachanam cha saptamam. The last of our request is that prior to today, you may have had female friends as companions. And she's cool with that. She has no problems with that. Right? And she's saying, as of today, Kenny, as of today, when you look, she's giving you the most prized possession of a person. She's giving you her heart. And there is nothing one can return for giving a heart. Love is priceless. We say many things is priceless, but love is priceless. There is no money we can put on love. There is no value we can put on love. And she's giving you the heart full of love, and you can see that, no doubt about that, and you as well. But she's saying, in return for that, she's asking that when you look at every female as of today, you have to look at them either as your mother, your daughter, or your sister. And she alone, Avriti and Avriti alone, will only occupy that place in your life as the Dharma Patni. And even when you dream about a woman, you must only dream about her. Nobody else. Because if you do, I just put that one in the last, sorry. So, Kenny, this is the most important of all of them for you to uphold.
I agree and accept.
They didn't hear the agree loud, sorry.
I agree.
Let's give Kenny another big round of applause, my friends. I happen to have met him on a couple of occasions, and I actually know his family more than him. And of course, always carries a smile. And you know what happens, Kenny? When you smile with a person, you change their whole mood. Because you don't know what's going on in a person's life. So whatever you do, keep that smile and let her always see that smile. Smile for everybody, but keep that smile for her always. Um, and that's the best. I am in no position to give you both of you, any advices on marriage in life, because the people who are the ones who brought you into this world, you know. Um, Kam and Sati, please give, as much as we are talking about the boy and the girl today, we have Dulaha's parents here. Please give both of them big round of applause, friends. Kam and Sati. And also, please give Brother Naro and Dolly a big round of applause for the way they have raised their child. They are the ones who truly advise you in life. And I hope and pray that whenever, or if at all, you have to look for advices, you will look at both of them for that kind of advice. Now, I will hand the microphone to Pandit Avinashji. He represents the Dulaha. And the Dulaha has, his mind to clear up as well. So Panditji will do that for him.
Panditji, I was fortunate to get to know Kenny and his parents. And prior to today, Kenny had accepted all those vows. Today is just the motion. Kenny was uncertain whether or not, as he watched Avriti enter into the mandap, if he was going to cry to tears. So, today I am very fortunate to be present here to join in this auspicious celebration of Avriti and Kenny's wedding. It's unfortunate that my uncle Pandit Boj and Dr. Dubey couldn't have been a part of the wedding ceremony, although they would have liked to be in here. Chacha Naro and Auntie Dali play a very important part in our temple, Vishnu Mandir, Avriti as well. And Kenny, he also have accompanied Avriti many times on many occasions at temple. So on their behalf, I'll take this opportunity to wish Chacha Naro, Chachi Dali, as well as Kenny's parents, congratulations on this next phase of their life. And as I represent Kenny today, Kenny, as you listen to Panditji, he made the request on Avriti's part. Do you know what he was emphasizing? No? You work in logistics, right? And Avriti, you in administration, right? What's the most important part of your task? Huh? Apart from time management, there's something a little bit more important than that. Communication. Yes, communication is a key to both of your job. And as Panditji explained so well, the power of communication should be concise and accurate at all times. And that will help to avoid any conflicts that are there. So, as you can see, Avriti is still sitting on the right-hand side of Kenny. And until she accepts his request, then he will not accept her on the left-hand side. Do you know why you want to be on the left-hand side of Kenny? To be his wife, yes, that's one. And to be closer to his heart. So the shloka says, Madeya chittanugatam cha chittam sada maikya paripalanancha pativrata dharma parayanitvam kurya sada sarvamidam prayatnam. It says, promise me, O bride, that you shall be devoted and faithful to me alone through thought, word, and deed, and carry out your wifely duties in accordance of our dharma. Just as Panditji mentioned, anyone older than yourself to consider to be a father, anyone younger to be a brother or a son, and to only have him alone in your thoughts. Also, if by chance he has friend over and you want to scold him, do not disrespect him in front of his friends or anyone else. When they're gone, you can take the opportunity to do that then. So that one is Dr. Dubey's famous line, and as he's not here, I just want to share that thought. So if you accept, then he'll accept you on his left-hand side.
I accept.
So on behalf of myself, the Vishnu Mandir family, my uncle Pandit Boj and Dr. Dubey, Baba, we like to congratulate Avriti and Kemraj on their special day today, as well as both sides of the family. Thank you.
Thank you, Panditji. And now that you have, both of you have accepted each other in your life, Avriti, you will now, both of you will get up, and Avriti will sit on the left-hand side of Kemraj. And what will happen from here, friends, we will do some very important things to bring this wedding procedure to a closure. We will do the sindoor ceremony. The sindoor is a very scientific and a very effective powder worn by married women on their forehead, which enhances a lot of aspects into their life, but more so is a symbol of respect. Sit down now. When a woman wears a sindoor, yeah, we talked about the enhancement physically, but also when a man looks at her, they even look at her with more respect because she is walking the path of the Dharma Patni. And in our tradition, we believe when a woman wears the sindoor, they pray for the longevity of their husband. Well, today we, of course, begin that process. Both of you will face each other a little bit. Bauji, help them to the chair. And we will have them covered as well. We have a nice shawl here. They'll be covered. This is a very private activity, and in our tradition, they're covered. Kenny will take his finger and ring finger and thumb and put the sindoor 7 times up into her forehead. And after that, the Bauji will make sure that everything is set up. While this is happening, we'll have a special song to, of course, to accommodate this activity. Mangal Sutra. Mangal Sutra is a thread of auspiciousness. It is very pure, gold and so on these days, that a wedded woman wears. Now they're going to exchange the ring. The ring, of course, we all know it's a symbol of love without any beginning and without any ending. The ring has nothing to do with the West. Of course, Prabhu Mudrika Melhimukamahi Jaladi Langi Gaye Achara Janahi. Hanumanji kept the ring of Bhagwan Ram in his mouth when he met Sita Devi and gave her. So it is not a Western thing. It has come from our Hindu tradition. Om Asya Sri Pavitresto Vishnabhyam Saviturvam Prasava Utpunamam Yachindrena. Put it in your hand flat like this. Pavitrena Suryasya Rashmibhim Iti Mantrena Pavitram Vadadhyataham. Avriti, you place it first in his left ring finger. Om Mangalam Bhagavan Shambho Mangalam Drisha Bhaktajan Mangalam Parvati Nata Sarva Mangala Mangalam Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudadvajam Mangalam Pundrikaksho Mangalaya Tano Harim. Boli Lakshmi Narayana Bhagavan ki Jai. And that when you look at it, of course, you remind yourself how infinite and how bright and brilliant love is. We will do the legal part of the process now, and we'll need one witness from each side and a pen. And then while we do this, Vrinda Bhumika, we can have one song in the meantime.
Hey, 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 chori chori milte hey, चांद चकोरी हो परदेसिया परदेसिया ये सच है पिया सब कहते हैं मैंने तुझको दिल दे दिया
big hand for the musicians. They're doing a real nice job there. All right, we are about to perform the final steps of the ceremony. I would like to ask the family members who are going to do the Ashirvad to please come on stage, both sides. Take petals, give everyone petals. Both of you face each other, Kenny, Avriti. And as you garland each other, this is called the Jai Mala, the Mala of victory. May victory always be in your life in every aspect. Om Jai Mala pehnavo, Jai Mala, Jai Mala, Jai Mala, Jai Mala pehnavo. Jai Mala, Jai Mala pehnavo. Jai Mala siya Jai Mala, Jai Mala siya Jai Mala siya dale Ram gale Jai Mala siya. Avriti, put on the mala. Oh Jai Mala siya Jai Mala, Jai Mala siya Jai Mala siya dale Ram. Om Mangalam, Omkar Mangalam, 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 Om Mangalam, Omkar Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangalam Garudadvaja, Mangalam Pundrikaksho, Mangalaya Bhavet. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की, सियावर रामचंद्र की, and this beautiful dharma of our Satya Sanatan Dharma की, सबको ये जय जय सीताराम. God bless you both. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And before you kiss anybody and hug anybody, you will have to go now and take blessings from your parents. We always start with the bride's parents for long life and happiness. And may they bless you with the love they have lived with at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a fabulous audience today. I think you should give a round of applause for yourself. Good job to all of you. And thank you for being so cooperative and so nice in the wedding. A wedding should be enjoyable, you know, and I'm sure you all did that as well. God bless all of you. Thank you very much. From here, there may be some announcements. I'm not in tune with the program, but someone will make announcements to tell you what's going on. Thank you.
ख्वाब जैसे उजली
Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring the program to a close, Avriti and Kenny are going to take their seats, and we're going to have a few speeches from the parents, from the Dulaha parents and Dulahin's parents. And we'll start with the groom's parents, Kam and Sati. They are going to say a few words today, after which Dulahin's parents and then bride and groom will speak.
First, I might say congratulations to my son and his wife. And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Kenny's and Avriti wedding. We are so blessed, thankful, and happy that despite COVID-19, you all are brave to come out and celebrate with us.
Today, we are so overjoyed for Kenny and Avriti. Avriti, you welcome you with open arms and love into our family. When you visit our home, you always a shining light. And make yourself at home. We adore and enjoy your love and company. It always a joy visiting us, but as of today, you will officially be your home. To Dolly, Chad, Chad, Artie, Ajay, and Melissa, and all the extended family, we love you all and welcome into our family. I'm a little emotional. Tash, you're going to read for me, my niece, one of my niece. Tash?
So for those of you who don't know, Uncle Cobb and Auntie Sati are very emotional and are quick to cry, so that's why I'm going to continue reading for them. To Kenny, you're an amazing young man. Your generosity, love, and kind-heartedness is beyond explanation. Our one and only son, from the day you were born, you brought happiness and love into our lives. Kenny is the eldest grandchild and great-grandchild from my side, and he was spoiled. My mom was in Canada, and I got a packed barrel of baby stuff. Kenny was definitely rocking the Canadian style. Thanks to Mom and Dad for everything you have blessed us with, and to come to this blessed country, Canada. Kenny was spoiled by her chachis, puas, and pupas, thanks to Ma in heaven who adored Kenny and helped us as first-time parents. Ma used to rock Kenny in the hammock and would give me and Sati all the little Guyanese advice how to look after Kenny. Kenny had lots of fun playing in Guyana. He played with his cousins around in the yard and in the afternoon on the streets. Kenny has been blessed with all the love he received from everyone. Those were happy small days. Thanks to my Aji and Kevin, who was always there for us, I can remember my dad coming for Kenny and riding him out almost every day, and then I had to take him to get Jaria or else he would be crying and behaving bad. I used to ride him to nursery school, and when I see the planes passing, I usually say, Kenny, one day we will be going on that plane. And so true, on May 13th, 1994, myself and Kenny came to Canada. Coming here was a dream for us and also a new beginning. The first Halloween in Canada, Kenny chose Batman for his costume. It was very cold and Kenny insisted that he didn't want to wear a jacket over the costume. He said, Batman doesn't wear a jacket. I sternly said, okay, Batman is not gonna go then. And Kenny said, okay, jacket then. And we went. Kenny adjusted well to Canada, and today he has succeeded to be an independent and successful adult. As grown as he is, he never gives us rudeness and takes our advice as needed. Kenny, today as you and Avriti are taking on a new journey, we would like to wish you all the best to life. To you and your beautiful wife, we pray and bless you with health, strength, love, kisses, happiness, and most of all, understanding. As a famous quote said, to love someone is to understand each other. Laugh, laugh together, and smile with your heart, and trust one another. Kenny, I'm looking forward to babysitting my grandchildren and not forgetting about sleepovers. Thanks to everyone who has helped us out for the wedding during this difficult time. Without your help, this day wouldn't have been successful. To all our family in Guyana, Canada, New York, Florida, and St. Martin's, thanks for all your support. We love you all.
Thank you. We'll now hear from the parents of Avriti.
Sitaram, everybody, Panditjis, or honored guests. Let me start with a small prayer that one of the first that I would have thought of really, and there's a funny part to that as well, and she was laughing because there was once her mom, whilst I was trying to teach herself, her brother and sister, the prayer, her response to her mom, who was videoing the occasion, was but let's start with that prayer that I was trying to teach them, and which they all know very well now. Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Devam. And that prayer means in you, each one of us, or there's God in every one of us as a father or mother or parents or extended relations as well. There's God in everybody. And that's what, as a Hindu term, that's one of the fundamental things that we try to teach our children, and what, how they are brought up. I would like to say also, our priests, our Pandit Hardat, Pandit Avnash, or dear Rajiv, my cousin Dinesh, and other Panditjis who are my brother Omkar, my brother-in-law Siu, and there are many others as well that who have been here. This has been an unprecedented time for all of us, and to have so many of you to bless this occasion, we are indeed very grateful. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you're here to celebrate our children's beginning. This, we know it's not without risk, and for you to be here, we really do appreciate it. And there are some family members as well that are probably looking at this on the internet, and to them also we say thank you for spending the time this afternoon with us. Avriti and Kenny, there's not much. Uh, you're grown, and I think you both have done very well, and you know all the good things, but there are always sometimes things that we need help, guidance in respect of. And I would suggest to you that if at any point in time that there is a need, that you reach out to either your parents, Kenny, or to us. And don't ever think that it's just limited to us as well. I mean, we are here, but we want you to be feeling comfortable at any point in time that you need that kind of help or guidance, or just sharing another opinion in respect of it. On behalf of everyone here that may not be able to speak as well, we all join in wishing both of you health, happiness, all success. May God continue to bless you both, and we love you dearly. Thank you very much.
Sitaram, everyone, and Swalam Alaikum. I have to look at her, my beautiful big daughter. She made a stunning bride, and I promise I'm not going to cry. You're not going to cry either. You're happy. Avriti is our eldest child. She is the eldest grandchild for both my side and Chait's or Naro's side. When she was born, she brought so much joy to all of us. Her Chacha Bantin is here. And her Chacha Mahes and her Chacha B, they're not here. And her Pua Savo is not here. But they're looking, I'm sure they're looking somewhere online. And her Aji is not here. And her Mamu Seso and her Auntie Indira are not here. But they're all looking, and I'm sure they're saying, please say congratulations, Avriti. They love you very much. When she was born, she was spoiled. So Kenny, you already know that. So it's okay. I have seen your love blossom from the day you visited our home a few years ago, Kenny. I have seen you grow to today, to this wonderful day. Despite this pandemic, but we pulled it off. We did, all of us did, in whatever little way. You made it here today, and we're so grateful to celebrate Avriti's wedding day with us. Thanks to everyone who has helped in a small way, in a large way. We appreciate it. I know it was not easy. We all took the risk to come to my home. We took the care to ensure everyone was safe. And after this, I hope you all still will be safe from this. My dear Avriti and Kenny, I'd like to wish you all the best. There is no page in a book to say to turn to page 5 if you have a tiff, and you'll find the answer to that. Or turn to page 96 and you'll find how do I cook or bunje the curry or something. There's nothing. It's all trial and error. You're going to learn, you're going to grow together. And you will figure it out. You will figure it out. You're old enough, you've seen a lot of it. You will figure all of it out. So, congratulations. We love you. And RT and Ajay and Mel and Kev would like to wish you all the best also. And don't forget Nani. Nani is right here, and Auntie Tara and Auntie Indra. And Uncle Siu, they're like your second parents too, okay? All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's only fitting as well that we hear from the Dullahan and Dullahin today. And I see the microphone is already in his hand, so they're set. Kenny.
All right, good afternoon, seat to one, everyone. On behalf of my wife, Avriti, and I, we would like to thank you. That sounded good, right? Let's say it one more time. On behalf of my wife and I would like to thank all of you who came out to celebrate this very special day with us. Despite the crisis that's happening, we want you guys to enjoy, have fun, but remain safe, wear your mask, and social distance when possible. I just want to take a few minutes to thank all my family who's not here with us anymore. I have a few chachas that passed away in Guyana. My chachi, I know you guys are looking down, smiling. My mama Balo, who passed away last year. I know you guys will be very proud of me today. To all my aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents here in Canada, I want to thank you guys for making this day special for myself and Avriti. Nana and Annie, I want to thank you guys for just showing us, setting the example of what a close family should be. I want to thank you guys for that. My family in Guyana, I wish you guys could have been here. If you guys were here, Pearson would probably have to rent out all the rooms in here. So no matter the distance between us, the time that we don't spend to see each other, I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys very much. Family in New York, I just want to say much love, respect, love you guys, wish you guys could be here. To mom, dad, Ajay, RT, and Mel, thank you guys for welcoming me to your family. Welcome to ours. I guess it's official now, right? So one of the things that happens when it's official is you get invited to cousins get together. August 15th, I'll be there. Sponge cake and pierogi. To mom and dad, I guess they say, it's official now, I'm your son, you're my parents, but truth be told, I felt like this from day one. Coming into your home, it's always filled with laughter, joy, happiness, love, and very good cooking from mom. Amazing food. Just want to say that I love you guys. To Jay, RT, Mel, Kevin, love you guys just as much as I did at Markham Fairground. To my parents, my role models. Words can't describe how I feel towards you guys. Growing up, you guys have given me everything that I ever needed and just a tad bit of what I wanted. And that showed me how to be content, right? Growing up in your home was full with joy, happiness, love. I couldn't ask for two better parents. You guys have worked extremely hard for myself. I just want to say thank you guys and I love you. Growing up in Guyana, I went everywhere with my dad. Always wanted to be around my dad. If he was playing cricket, he was just lying on the road. If he was playing cards, I always wanted to be around him. And I was. Essentially, his friends became my friends, and they were taking me to school, right? If I turn out to be half of the man, husband, son-in-law that I feel like my dad is, I think I'll be very successful. I didn't say I was gonna cry. I'm just like my parents, very quick to cry. Just to, my dad used to work from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. for like years, just to support myself and my mom. Given all that, never did I hear that he was too tired to play catch with me, go outside, play cricket, or help my mom with all the house chores. He always made time for what was important. That was his family. I know I don't say this a lot to you, or we don't say it often, but I want to let you know that I love you and I appreciate you. Now, if you guys thought my dad was strong, you haven't met my mother. For those of you who know, you guys know that she's a very strong person. Me and my mom came to Canada in 1994, and we spent over a year together, and then my father came up. My mom would work 6 days a week, making the trip from Toronto, Dufferin, and Eglinton, all the way down to Scarborough. Rain, sunny, hail, snow, she would make that trip. And every Sunday, we would go down to Dufferin Mall, and we would get Mechuak, and we would lash food. Me and my mom has a very special relationship. We live in the same house, but not a day that goes by that I don't call her just to be, Ma, what are you doing? Where are you? What time are you coming home? If she tells me that she'll be home at 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'll be calling her phone. I'll be like, Ma, where are you? She would get upset, be like, you're not my father. If she said she'll be home at 9 o'clock, I would call her at 9:30, make up some sort of excuse. Ma, where's the oatmeal? Oh, by the way, what time are you coming home? It's it's an honor to have you guys as my parents. I love you guys. All the things that you have said to me growing up seemed like I didn't listen, but as I stand here today, it's all starting to make sense to me now. I love you guys and I appreciate you. To Avriti, that's not much. I'm just very excited that we're here today. We've made it, finally, right? I'm just very excited that we're able to start the next chapter in our lives.
CTRM and good afternoon, everyone. First, we really appreciate the effort and your presence here today. That means so much to my parents, Kenny's parents, and Kenny and I. This is a crazy time, and even during a pandemic, we can still try to make this happen, and you all made this happen for us. So we truly are grateful and can't thank you enough. There is just so much to say. There's like Team Dullahan over there. And that's everyone on this side. Mom said earlier that I'm the eldest grandchild, and with that, I was always spoiled. And I feel like I have so many parents. All of my chachas, my chachis, my aunties, my mamus, my chachas, like my extended chachas. I feel you are all my parents, and I'm just so grateful to have that close connection with everyone. To my parents, who if I were to think what God were or was, it would be my mom and dad. They are the human form of God to me. There's nothing more that I can say about that. That should say it all. My brother and sister, Mel and Kevin, you guys are the best. I don't have to stand here and say how great you are. You should know that, and you should know how much I love you all. To all of my cousins, you guys, you guys are an extension of my siblings, and I'm so happy that you are all here. And it makes me feel very loved, and I appreciate you all. To my new parents and my new family, I am excited to join your family, and I'm happy to be a part of your family. To Kenny, I'm happy that we are starting this new phase of our life together and entering into this marriage, this institution of marriage. Now, just for some quick housekeeping. Unfortunately, due to restrictions, we're not able to have food inside, so we have food containers prepared outside. There's a sweet surprise outside as well, and we have also prepared sweet boxes. So please don't leave without taking those. But before we get to that, I would also like a few quick family photos. If we can maybe start a line, I guess from my left, and we can do some immediate family photos and extend it just right here. But again, thank you all for being here. Your presence was more than enough, and we can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think by those beautiful speeches, it's a perfect way to bring the ceremonies to closure. So much of love has been poured out here today and can be felt, of course, genuine. Each word that was said, so genuine and so meaningful. Thank you all very much. And as they requested, some close family members will come for pictures here. And the rest of you, of course, can probably make your way out. Thank you again.
चुरा लो, दिल में कहीं तुम छुपा लो, हम अकेले खो न जाएं, दूर तुमसे हो न जाएं, पास आओ गले से लगा लो,
हमको हमी से चुरा लो,
दिल में कहीं तुम छुपा लो। ये दिल धड़का दो, जुल्फें बिखरा दो, शर्मा के अपना आंचल लहरा दो,
हम जुल्फें तो बिखरा दें, दिन में रात न हो जाए, हम आंचल तो लहरा दें, पर बरसात न हो जाए,
होने दो बरसातें, करनी है कुछ बातें,
पास आओ गले से लगा लो,
हमको हमी से चुरा लो, दिल में कहीं तुम छुपा लो,
हम अकेले खो न जाए, दूर तुम
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम, तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम, अब यहाँ